Hi friends, it's simply Jocelyn, your local philosopher of chaos, professional procrastinator, and woman currently staring at her editing software like it's a bomb on Mission Impossible. Today we're talking about something I'm incredibly qualified to discuss: procrastination. Because yes, I have ideas, yes, I have passion, and yes, I have been about to start filming since the Obama administration. It always starts the same. I get an idea, I'm excited, and I open a fresh document, and then BAM! Suddenly I'm like, wait, should I research more first? Should I rebrand? Should I learn cinematography from scratch? Should I buy a better chair? Maybe the chair's the problem. Next thing I know, it's 2 AM, I've watched 3 videos and essays on procrastination itself, and somehow I'm shopping for mood lighting like that will unlock my creative potential. Spoiler alert, it doesn't. Every creator knows this is a lie. If I just upgrade my setup, I'll finally make content. And suddenly you're knee-deep in Amazon tabs comparing microphones like a sound engineer from NASA. This one has better noise suppression, this one has RGB lighting, and this one might actually cancel my anxiety. Meanwhile, my camera battery is dead, my tripod is missing, and my most consistent upload schedule is emotional breakdowns and the occasional TikTok. Here's the real reason I procrastinate. It's not laziness. Oh no, it's perfectionism wearing a fucking trench coat. My brain's like, if it's not flawless, then don't bother. And then I don't bother. Every time I sit down to film, the inner critic shows up like, wow, that lighting is tragic. You sound weird today. Maybe redo the entire script. Maybe move to Iceland and start a sheep farm instead. And I'm like, okay Jocelyn, calm down, we're making YouTube videos, not rewriting the Constitution. Let's be real, when I say I'm working on content, I mean I'm doing the following: organising my files for the 50th time, re-watching my own past videos for inspiration, cleaning my desk so that I can feel like I actually achieved something, writing a to-do list so long it actually becomes a work of literature, and of course, the sacred art of doom scrolling for creative research, which for the record is just watching memes until my coffee gets cold. And then there's tomorrow, the most powerful word in my vocabulary. Tomorrow I'll film. Tomorrow I'll edit. Tomorrow I'll schedule everything. Cut to tomorrow, and I'm horizontal, wearing a blanket as a cape, convincing myself that this is a creative recharge time. By the end of the week, I've written another video essay about how I'm procrastinating, and you know what? This counts. This video counts as content, okay? There's a moment around usually 11:47 PM where I just sit back and think, why do I even bother to make content? What if no one cares? And then I remember, I love storytelling. I love connecting with people. I love that weird moment when someone comments, wait, that's exactly how I feel. And suddenly I'm like, alright, I can do this. Let's go. And I open up my editing app and immediately need a snack break. The truth is, procrastination isn't evil. It's just the brain's way of saying, hey, we're scared. Let's hide behind productivity cosplay until we're ready. And you know what? That's okay. Sometimes you don't need to beat procrastination. Sometimes you just need to gently grab it by the hand and say, fine, we're doing this together. You can complain while I film. Because even half-finished content is still content. Even messy uploads are still progress. Even delayed videos are still a part of the creative process. So here's what I've learned. Guilt doesn't make you productive, joy does. And when you stop punishing yourself for procrastinating and instead lean into why you want to create, the energy shifts. Suddenly it's not I have to make content, it's I get to share something with people who actually care. And that's when things click. That's when the camera feels less like a threat and more like a friend who's seen your worst angles and still loves you. So if you're like me, constantly planning, scripting, dreaming, and then not uploading, listen. You're not lazy. You're just human. Creative people live in a storm of self-doubt and excitement. Sometimes the lightning strikes, and sometimes you just get wet. Either way, it's a vibe. So start small. Film something dumb. Post a test clip. Record the bloopers, because done is better than perfect, and honestly, perfect is boring anyway. And hey, maybe this entire rant about procrastination is the content, in which case, nailed it. So this has been Simply Jocelyn, reminding you that procrastination is just spiritual stretching. So go make something, or don't, but at least hydrate and pretend you're thinking about it. Hit like, subscribe, and leave a comment saying I'll start my project tomorrow. We'll all know the truth. So see you next week. Probably. Maybe. Eventually.